Welcome back to another live stream. This continues the last live stream. Just do some housekeeping. Hold on a second. Right, let's just do some housekeeping. This continues the last live stream. Okay, we're doing alright, that's okay. So, what are we up to today? Let's have a look. We're gonna do some UPAS ESP32 Web API ChatGPT Code Optimisation #2. That's what we're going to do. So, without further ado, is the project intro. See you in a couple of minutes, 30 seconds, I don't know. Hold on, listen to the music, watch the animation. Back in a second. Okay. Right, so we're back again. I've run out of roller cola, so we're on the hard stuff now. It's not really, it's just the weak stuff, but yeah, that'll do. Just to be thirsty now. Stop the thirst. Right then. So, I forgot where I got to. And, oh god, I've got that horrible thing again. Yeah, it's alright. Right. Yeah, so I got to... Yeah, I found out that this didn't work. Let's just go back onto... Let's get that up. Yeah, I was... my program wasn't working. Is it going to take me straight to it? Or is it going to take me, dox me somewhere? No, it's okay. Right, so this is the ESP32 S3 at the minute. We're working off on S3 and we're doing a web API. And I've got a problem here, so let's go admin UPAS. And this is what we're getting. We're not getting the right information here. So what I've got to do is give me a second. Oh, hang on, I've got to open a new one up. Hang on a second. It's not easy, you know, doing the live stream and trying to code and everything as well, and set it up without doxing yourself. Right. Okay, so yeah, let's get rid of this one. Let's put this one over here. Right. And let's go on to 192.168.0.95. Right, we're back again. So all we want to do is have a look. So if you go on here and go on set more tools, page source, you'll see the actual code for the web page. Okay, and I've got it down to a small amount, but what I was trying to do is create a header and a sectioned off the CSS code in a style sheet there. That works okay. So I've got reusable style sheet, and then we're going off to... Oh, bit of housekeeping, hold on. Good evening, all visitors. Welcome. Okay, bit of housekeeping. Right. Anyway, so anyway, it didn't work. Now the bit you're looking at now is a working piece. So when we log in, right now it's dragging a bit, and it's going to quit because it hasn't finished off the. It's only half a page, so it's going to do some strange stuff like that. Now my code, hang on, it will get there eventually. Maybe we're just struggling a bit with what's going on. Or maybe not. Let's do, or maybe that's it. Right, so let's go down and have a look at this. Yeah, so what it is, it doesn't like my splitting up the... That's the main file there, engine HTML. What was happening was, when it gets this request, it has to offer up a page, and if it's none of the above, it has to do this one, I think. So, these server ons, anyway, ChatGPT told me to do it in a certain way. It didn't work. So I'm going to get back onto ChatGPT now. And shall we give it a telling off? So we'll see what it says if we give ChatGPT a telling off. But the idea is it wants you to do it yourself, but gives you tips. But some of these tips, they don't actually work. So anyway, so let's go back to. So this didn't work. So let's put in one that did work for a minute. I'll put the one back that does work. Let's just get rid of this bit of code here. Right. So I'll put back the one that does work, and we're still on the dev kit, so I should be able to just click that and it'll upload and do the business. Okay, so while we're doing that, we'll go on to ChatGPT. Where are you? No, that's not it. What's happened to me, ChatGPT? Where's he gone? Oh, have I lost it? Oh. Oh, maybe I didn't go onto it yet. Right, okay. Let's just go on here. Chat. Let's go ChatGPT. Chat. Yeah, I am slightly mad, you know. Right, how can we help today? That's a bit sarcastic, isn't it? Let's see if it knows how to carrying on from yesterday. It'll probably say, I don't keep the cache. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't have access to past interactions. So I don't have information about our previous conversation. Would you please provide some context or let me know how I can assist you today? Yeah. Okay. Right. Where do we start again? I know. Good place to start. A drink. It's only pot, by the way, that is. So don't get complaining. Right. Let's just have a little quick browse. Right, yeah. Just doing housekeeping. Okay, right. Okay, so how can we help today? Right, I've got to go explain all that again. Oh my god. Okay. Right. Now I didn't strictly follow his absolute example. Right, let's try. We'll ask it again in a roundabout way. Right. ESP32 web API. Oh no. ESP32 web API. Yes, go with that. Create header and footer. Right, create reusable header and footer. Let's see what it's got to say about that. Certainly, to create a reusable header and footer for a web API using the ESP32. Yeah, that's what I'm using, ESP Async Web Server, yeah. Excuse me, I'm gonna yawn, sorry. Right, let's get to the top. You'll typically be working with ESP Web Server capability. Here's a simple example using the Arduino framework and the ESP Async Web Server library. Okay, so let's upload that as a new sketch and see if it works, shall we? So what's he done? So he's done setup on server, HTML, server on, serve the footer. Okay, so it's server on, slash. That's slightly different to where I've done it, because I've incorporated the two together. Tell you what, let's just try that before we try. Yeah, there's not much to it there. HTML, and then the body, and then the end of the body. Yeah. Okay, so let's just try that. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that premise. So we've got it here, and we're just doing it, aren't we? With nothing. Let's do it. All right, let's just do it. Here we go. So let's just do it. We need something. Is that the same as that? No, that's a get request, isn't it? Okay, let's use his example. Right. From the root URL. Now this is going to be a problem because it isn't really a root URL. I don't even know what it is, but we'll go with it for a while. We'll go with it, so I'll just stick it here. Right, so on server request, and then finish that off. Right, okay, so we want to do, we'll do this one. Request the header. Okay, then we'll do the same again. Footer, and let's have the middle one, yeah. So let's put that bit in there. So we've got this one, and then this final footer bit, and we've got to tidy the code up because we've made a right hash of it here. We'll get rid of that a minute. So we want to go from the root, yeah, sort of. Let's just tidy this code up here. What we've done here. Okay, get rid of that. Right. So we'll try that. Try the root. Now it's not the root I'm after. Server on. No, it's well as long as it serves. Hang on, let's find out. So we were serving this bit here, so we need to go up here. That's engine about. I'm doing this in a very, very strange way. And it's probably not the best way, the way I'm doing it. Right, settings, it's not settings, it's none of that. It's not button 3, button 2, or button 1, it's not engine. Oh, excuse me, oh my god, sorry. Anyway, you're going up here, once you've logged in, and you're on this bit here, server on login. So it's part of the login. So as long as it executes that as part of the login, that's a posting now, isn't it? Yeah, we're in this bit already. So what about if we say it's login? Yeah, if it's a login, hang on, where's the other end of this carrot thing? Right, so we've got that. We've got one there. We've got one there for this one, and we've got one there for this one, and we've got a finishing one for the for loop. No, the If, is it? Yeah, if. And then we've got one for the for loop. So the one for the server login is the whole thing, I think. It's the whole thing. So we're already doing the login. So this is very strange stuff that's going on here. I've got to admit. I don't fully understand the structure of this. Like, need someone to explain this system. Perhaps we'll ask ChatGPT to explain it properly. Right, I don't mind admitting I don't fully understand it properly. I don't understand the basics. I have to know how the basic system works for to understand it totally. So anyway, let's I'll try that, but it'll probably need to be login. Server on, that probably won't execute that. So, well anyway, I'll try it. Right, so we'll just upload that to the old controller. If you want to see where the controller is, I'll just give you it's down here. Down here. That's the one. That's the one there being uploaded to at the minute. Can't really see it. That's the one there. I've just got some other circuit boards lying around here. All sorts of stuff here. Oh, didn't like that. So what didn't it like? Oh, it's got an extra something or other. Right, okay. Where's that then? So we've got that and that. That's okay. And oh, didn't like something. What did it like? Expected a closing brace. Right. Oh. Server on. It's got an opening thing there and no closing. Isn't that a direct copy of the example? Let's have a look. So we've got an opening request. Hey. Oh, there it is. So there's a little bit more to it than a little bit more going on than I gave it credit for. Right, let's just put that there. Right. Right, you'd think it'd be able to repair itself by now, wouldn't you? Mind you. Right, so why is that still complaining? That's the original fault. So let's just let's hit compile and send. See what happens. This beer is horrible, by the way. Oh, let's get back to the other screen. Yep. So the beer's horrible. Cheap, and it's just like it's gone flat or something, but it's brand new. So, but yeah, never mind. Anyway, see if anyone's passing by. No, nobody's passing by. Right, what's this doing? So I've been out in the rain all day today. Got 2 hats soaked through, 2 coats soaked through. Even the waterproof was soaked through. I don't know how that happened, but anyway. So and it never stopped raining all day, and it was not a usual kind of rain. It was like a drizzle, but it was very efficient drizzle, if you know what I mean. Right, anyway, that's finished compiling, so we'll go back over to here. We'll go onto our login, and we'll just go back over here. Right, so we've got this bit. Let's see, I don't know what it'll do, it'll probably crash. Let's try it. Oh, this is using this example. I have no idea if it'll work or not. Right, here goes nothing. Alright, struggling. Yeah, problem. Alright, has it got any page source? No. Didn't have any page source. Let's give it a resend. Yeah, it doesn't like it, does it? No, it doesn't like it. I don't fully understand what's going on down there. Right, what? So my original one, it just send a request back. So, okay, let's put that back. Got to try and understand what's going on here. So you got server request your HTML processor, engine processor. Right, let's just go log in. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hang on, it's all the same, isn't it? Right, to make it work, this is crazy. God. Let's push it back to ChatGPT. I'll just put it there. Server hangs. See what it's got to say about that. If your server is hanging, there could be a few reasons for this. Here are some common issues: blocking code, free heap memory, concurrency issues, error handling. Nah, it's none of that. Right. I'll tell you what. What about? See, I can't. If I was to paste it, I'll tell you what. Let's try and paste the code. Let's paste the code. Now the problem is, you ain't gonna be able to see all this code, is it? So I'll tell you what. Let's get rid of the settings. So we'll paste. We'll get this bit here. Oh God. No, you ain't gonna be able to cope with all this, is it? Right, so it's not going to be able to do this login bit. What we got up here? So, yeah, these are all. So that's the root one, and we've got this login bit. I tell you what, let's just go with that a minute. Let's put that login at the back before we totally abandon this. Right, let's just put login there. Now, hopefully. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here, but let's try it. Probably not going to like that, I don't know. This is a problem with this kind of programming. If you come across some new technology, they don't exactly explain it well. I could go to the website where the GitHub's repository and try and find if there's any info on it. But what you need is people coming onto the channel. I got 2 watches. Fair, 1 watcher, me. Yeah, so need some help sometimes, but you know, getting help is another story. Don't know. Anyway, right, let's just upload that. Let's give this a last try. Trial and error, this one. I suppose what I should do is simplify the code and get it working on a very basic setup, and if it still doesn't work, then offer it up to ChatGPT to have a look at. Alright, let's just try this, see what happens, just for instance. Now that's in the same, it's in the same main area, so I don't know. So it'll execute that and execute this under the login. So maybe that's what it needs. We'll give it a try. Right, okay, here we go. Oops. Alright, let's go back. I've got some old crap. Right, so as I say, I'm trying to handle 2 different screens. Right, so you got the main one here. That's going to work. So that's fine. So we've got admin and UPAS. Right, struggling again, isn't it? Doesn't like it. Try again. Resend. Doesn't like it. Okay, so we'll go with the second premise. Refactor the code slightly. Right, so the problem is if you sway too far away from a working code, you end up with a bit of a problem. So let's get rid of that again. Let's get back to a working system. We'll put this one back in. That's all it requires. It'll do it in a single file. Alright, so we'll do that. Maybe it can only handle one request at a time. So let's recompile that, save that, send that over to it. We'll get it back working. We'll prove it's working again, and then we'll have to refactor the code somewhere. Right, I can do that. Right, let's just go to the top of this code and find out what this routine. I think it's the whole thing, isn't it? Right, it's the initialize captive portal. Right, okay. So let's just create a new one. Right, let's create a new one. So we've got all this. So we'll go that. We'll rename the portal, and we'll call this one. Old. Right, so we're going to create a simple portal with just the bare minimum. Now, yeah. So we're going to copy that down there, all the way down here, till we get to the bit we're interested in. Oh my god. And then we're going to copy over to there. Right. Oh, to there I think it goes. Oh, we'll need, how do we carry it on like that? What have I done? Undo. Oh, god. I needed that all there, didn't I? Oh my god. Anyway, we've done let's see if this works. Going off on tangents now. Tangents. Right, let's go back and prove that our system works on a single page. Yeah, straight away, look. Works straight away. So it just doesn't like having the code split. We're going to find a way of doing it, because I want your reusable footers, headers, CSS code, and all I want to do is change this bit here. All this has got to be reusable, and just want to change this bit here. Right, so let's get an example working code. Let's just make a basic one. Right, I've lost track of it there. Right. So I want this settings post here. I need this. Or do I need all that? No, I'll tell you what, we'll just create a new one. Server on, so it's doing all this in the server on, isn't it? Right, okay. I don't know. Let's create something. Tell you what, let's just go down to the bottom. Oh my god, scrolling up and down here. Let's just copy this here. No, it's not the one, it's the one I just got rid of, isn't it? Oh dear, hang on. Yeah. Right, how am I going to do this? Oh, tell you what, let's just copy ChatGPT's example. Right. Make sure you examine the call. Oh no, that's the one. That was the. So here's the creative reusable. Right, let's copy this. So I don't need all that. We just need setup. We need this bit here. Server begin. That's all we need. Let's put that into this new routine up here. Oh god, keep going. Right, where are you? There. Has a web API. So we're going to do server begin. And that's it really, isn't it? Yeah, that's all we need. Alright, so we've got footer, header. But I need the content. No, not necessarily need the content. Let's have a look here. So you've got your... I'll tell you what, let's put it in. It's easier just to put it in, isn't it? Right. So we're going to repeat this bit here. API routines here. Fair enough. So we want... Not that one. What's that? Engine content HTML, yeah. So I want that one. Engine content HTML, there it is. Right, so footer, oh yeah, he's changed, hang on, we need to change that. We need to put our own instead of, right, so header, put the header in. I haven't got an engine processor on it, so it don't matter. If we can prove that this will work, or maybe ChatGPT's leading me up a garden path. So I've got these two here, we've got these three here. So it's going to go to this. Right, I just need to do an end if on here. Hash end if. Right, so that's got web API here. I mean, you don't even need that on there, but keep it there. So it'll do all that. Right, let's see what happens. Yeah, so we've renamed the old one. Right, let's see if that'll compile. Should do. Let's try it. Sip time. Right, let's have a look over here. Good evening, everyone. Right. Yeah, so anyway. No drop frames, still live streaming. Let's just make sure we're okay. Still got audio. Right. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, still got audio. Okie dokie. Right, oh, we're finished. It's built it. No errors. Upload it. It's Monday. It's Monday today. Monday. Soon be Christmas. I almost bought a new PC, all the bits for a new PC the other day. I put all the stuff in the shopping basket and saw the price. I thought, oh my god. And decided to put it on hold for a bit. It's tempting though, isn't it? Tempting. Right, so we're done uploading. Right, let's go to our page again. This is going to be, you're going to lose all this now, but whatever this is going to serve up. Right, it served up a lot of gibberish. Right, so let's see the page source, find out what's going on here. So we've served up the header. And we've served up the header, and that's it. So, okay, so we've done something slightly different. Let's go back to ChatGPT's code. Right. So let's just use the whole thing for now. Yeah, why not? So we just want that. That's all we need. Everything else is as it was. Right, let's just put that in for now. I'm not entirely convinced that ChatGPT's code will work. I should be able to just put it in here. Let's put it in here. Alright, let's put it in here. Right, that's it. Just copy that over to here. So we're having that bit, and then we're having that bit. Alright, so I'll put it in there, and I'll get rid of that middle bit. Alright, and save your API routines here. Right, so we'll just do that and see what happens. Okay, we're going to go with what ChatGPT has just told us and see what happens. If that works, then I can just carry on the idea, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes these simple stuff work, but then when it comes to doing anything a bit more advanced, it doesn't work. Let's ask ChatGPT for a joke. What is your joke of the day? Sure, here's a joke for you. Why don't scientists trust atoms? You told me that one yesterday, and you told me one last week as well, the same one. You already, oh my god, already told me that one. I apologise for the let me share another one. Why don't skeletons fight each other? You told me that one too. You told me that one too. I appreciate your patience. Let's try a different one. Why did the computer go to therapy? Because it had too many bytes of emotional baggage. Yeah, it's trying to be clever now, isn't it? Too many bytes. It's just not even funny. Is that supposed to be a joke? I don't know. I don't want to insult it because it might cut me off. Right, where did we get to? Finished writing, yeah. So I've wrote that one. Let's see if it'll work. Oh god, I've gone the wrong way again. Gone the wrong way. Right, here we go. Right, let's just refresh it. So we've got a page now. Right, let's see. That seemed to work, doesn't it? Let's check whether all the code is there, including the rest of it. Body, header. No, it didn't do it. Look, it didn't join it up. It's done the title. It's put the head and the body start and the header, and it said welcome to ESP web server, and it's finished the header, but it hasn't included the body. Right, it hasn't finished the body off. So, and that was supposed to be. If I look here, yeah, this body, it hasn't done that. Now, is it my fault? Well, this is a copy of his code. It's not doing it. It's just leading me up the garden path. Right, gonna be cussing him now. Your example code did not work. The final part is not displayed in the HTML page source. Right, but it won't even. I apologise for it. It appears that it was an oversight in example code. Let me provide you with a revised version. Keeps doing this. It goes in a cyclic event. What's it done now? What's it done? Oh, it's got that. It's kept that. An oversight. How can an AI have an oversight? String HTML is string. What on earth is it doing now? This ain't gonna work. Right, we're gonna give it a try. I'll copy that. I think it's just wasting my time, isn't it? Right, so let's copy that. Let's just get rid of that. Right, so we've got that. And we've got the header and the footer. Right, okay. I'm slowly losing confidence in the ChatGPT. For some reason. ChatGPT. No, not so sure. Not so sure. It's the well. I thought it would be helpful. It is helpful, but it keeps changing its code from one minute to the next. I suppose it is trying to handle thousands of requests all around the world at once. It's given me a handle for the day, the evening, or the log-on session, so it remembers it. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what that's done. All I'm trying to do is establish if there we go. Your API content goes here. Right, okay, let's see the page source. Page source. We've got body now. So we've got a body. So we've got the HTML, we've got the head, the title, the body, the header, and then we've got the body, finishing the body off. So why did that one work, and what made that one work then? So what has it done? Oh, plus the string footer. Okay. Sending it in one go, isn't it? Well, I didn't know you could do that. Hang on. It didn't work last time I tried that. So your HTML, where's he getting this variable from? There. String HTML is string header HTML. Then it's appending it to the original string. I didn't think it'd do that from program mem. Is it? Oh, it's not in program mem, is it? No, it's not doing it from program mem, look. That's not going to work. Server, oh, send, it's not sending P. Right, it's decided to cheat me and go back to constant characters. Yeah, that will work. Can you do it from prog mem? Well, certainly. No, it wasn't certain last time, was it? You said it was certain. Right, let's try it from program mem. Yeah, it's changed it now. Right, if you want to store HTML content program to save RAM, you can use the pstr macro to define your strings. Yeah, because the reason I'm doing it from program mem, I've got some built-in on mine. In here, I've got built-in. Where is it? In the CSS file. See these? I've got these data images. Base 64 image in there. And look how long they are. Let's look at that. So, don't want that in your memory. So you stick it in program memory. Right, so that's a little bit more complicated. Anyway, let's get back to this new code it's given us. Right, let's see if this will work. So we're just going to change this bit here. Yeah, I don't want to just serve up a little bit of text. I'm trying to serve up photos and all sorts. Right, let's get back to this. Right, so we'll lose this bit that worked. Paste this new one in. Right. Now we're in just make sure this did go in program memory. No, it didn't, did it? It's cheated me. I didn't notice that the first time round. So anyway, I should have picked that up the first time round. Right, okay, let's just overwrite that. Let's just overwrite that there with that. Right, so we've got that same code again. Right, so that should still carry on working. Save that. We're going to do it from program mem. Oh, it's the P. It's used a different thing now. P, FPSTR. Right. Do you think this will work? I don't know. So we're going to do that. Let's just make sure there's nothing else hiding in this code. No. That's it then. Right. Okay, we'll go with it. As long as I get something that works, that's all I'm interested in. So it's one server on requests, yeah, but it's creating the whole page in one. Should work then. If it'll compile it without an error. I'm not too. I'll be happy if it does it, but I'm not going to click compile and upload because I think it won't do it. So I'm going to just try and compile it. Let's just say there and compile it and see what happens. See what happens, yeah. We'll give it a go. Give it a go, why not? Just checking the live stream while it's compiling. Yeah, if you ask ChatGPT about anything about yourself or anything, it'd say I've got no access to anyone's information. Right, so it compiled it, didn't come up with an error. So that is good news in a way. Now I've not seen this bit used on any example code. I've not seen that come up yet. So let's upload it, see if it'll work. It compiles, but whether it works, it should do. Should do. Oh no, it's on send again, not send P. Maybe that's right. I don't know. Let's see if it works. Because it's sending, because it's creating it from the program mem. Oh, is it creating a string though? It is, isn't it? That's okay, because I'm adding the CSCS file later. That's got all the pictures in. So that might work. That wouldn't have worked before, because that's going to create a string, a massive size string. It would have done if my CSS images were in the header there. It would fill up my memory full up of pictures. I want it to come straight from it's filling this variable up from the prog mem, but that's okay for that bit. They're not too bad. That's okay. Well, I want to compile the two, don't I? So yeah, it's using a different function here, send instead of send p. Right, let's see if it works. Oh, I've done that again now, haven't I? 3 watching. Hello. Right, I keep clicking the wrong button here. Oh, and again, I've got to be careful I don't stop streaming all of a sudden. Right, let's get rid of this one. Let's get rid of that one. Right, let's refresh this one. Right, so it looked like it worked. Let's just see if it did. Right. So you got your head, your body, your header, and your finisher off of the body. Yeah. Okay, so that looked like it worked, but I still can't believe it. Let's try it again. Yeah. Okay, so I might be able to do that. I want to apply some CSS to this, don't I? Right. So I'll apply that to the code now. I've just got to sit up. Right. So we've got this little bit here. So if I apply that in the same manner, so let's swap these program med. Let's change these for my real header for a start. So we'll put the real header in. Oops, what's happened there? Right, hang on. And then the footer. My footer. I will ignore that footer for a minute. Right, so you got your footer. And I'll just put UPAS is great. UPAS is great, so we know it's changed something. So we've got header, footer. Now the only thing it won't have this is CSS, so if I go down to my old setting and serve up the CSS file. Alright, so when it's finished, it's got to serve up the CSS file. But it'll have to do that. Right, so yeah, serve up the CSS. Otherwise it will just have no formatting. Right, go on, scrolling. Right, so server begin, so it'll have to suit here. Will this even work? Don't know. Right, serve up the CSS, but oh, that's direct. Yeah, because it needs a CSS. Yes. Okay, I don't know. We'll try it. So it'll serve that, and I get to that, and then it'll serve the CSS. Right, let's give it a go. Give it a go. Am I confident enough to click compile and upload? Go on then. Right, let's just have a look at the old streaming. Evening. It's 10:30 in the UK in the evening. Anyone watching? We're just playing around with some ESP32 web API. So that's all we're doing, and we're using ChatGPT to optimize the code or help us out. Because scouring the internet for some kind of help takes a long time, basically. Right, does it like take a long time? Right, let's finish compiling, and it's written it as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if it's all gone flat on its face. Right, okay. So we've got UPAS is great. We've got something going on here that's not quite right. Let's try refresh again. Yeah. So let's have a look at the page source. So we've got so it looked like it actually did it it tried, yeah, it must have served up some CSS, because this logo is in CSS. So there's something missing now. Let's have a look down it. So we've got our body, we've got our style sheet. Right, we didn't. Yeah, that's my fault, I think. Yeah, so we've got our body there, our header, finish the header off. We've got some content, and move straight onto the script without finish. Oh, the body's down here. Is that normal? No. No, what's that body doing down there? Not quite sure what that body. Anyway, it's probably the way I've done it. Let's just try. I'll look back at the code. So we're serving up the header and the footer. Right, hang on. Right, let's go back to this bit. We're not the bodies. We haven't done that on the body, have we? So the footer. Yeah, we haven't finished the body off here on the footer. Oh, get away. So yeah, we're serving up that. We're doing the footer. But I haven't got the content, so I had yeah, we didn't serve up this other bit. Go away. Here's the content. Yeah, so no, I didn't include it, did I? So what? Let's have a look at the footer. So my footer is doing it in the wrong way, isn't it? It's putting the body after the function. Right, let's go back to the original HTML and make sure it's copy the formatting. We know this one works. So you got your scripts. Oh, it's in the yeah, it is the same as that. Look, it is the same. So that one works, even though I put the body. The script just happens to be in there. Right, so I didn't do any content. So yeah. So we've got top now. Let's have a look. Go back up here. Right, so we've got our header and a div class. So there's the end of the header. Then we've got our footer. Footer carries on with script. It just puts a script in there and then finishes it off. And the HTML at the end, is that right? Yeah. So something didn't work out there. Did it run out of memory? Let's just go back on to here and have a look. So something happened. I'm not quite sure what happened. Tell you what, let's serve it up without the HTML. We'll serve it, sorry, the CSS. We'll serve it up without this CSS. Let's see what happens. Let's hopefully, well, you shouldn't get the logo or anything then. I wouldn't have thought. Right, let's just do that. Okay, here we go. So no CSS file being served up. Well, basically it'll try to request that file and it won't be able to because I've remmed it out, commented it out, so whatever they call remming out these days. Right, tipple again, tipple time. Ugh. Right, I'm just watching this playback. Why is it lagging like that? Oh, yeah, there's about quite a few seconds delay. About 25 seconds delay between me taking my drink and the stream coming through. Right, let's just finish that. So, I've done that again. Right, let's go on to there. Make sure we're still okay streaming. Right, close that one down, go back over it here, refresh it. No, just trying to find that CSS file. So it's going to get stuck on the request. Alright, let's try again. No, it doesn't like that. Oh, it's quit and it's just showed me the non-CSS. So we know it got the CSS file. We know it was attempting, the previous one got the file. So there's something about this script it doesn't like. It looks complete. Does look complete. Got HTML header. You got your body, then your header. Yeah, got your header there. The page itself, it was missing, wasn't it? Yeah, we're missing the content. Tell you what, let's put the content in. We're missing the bit of content, so hopefully we can just use the same thing again here. UPAS is great, so we'll get rid of that bit and we'll put in the content. Right, so let's just put content in instead. Where is the content? Not there, it's a bit further down. Content. Okay, let's put the content in. And hopefully this should be a completed thing. We'll put the CSS back in. We know that was working last time because it showed us without it. So, right, upload that. And let's go and ask ChatGPT something. Are you a good coder? I don't code in the traditional sense. I'm a machine learning model created by OpenAI. My purpose is to assist and generate human-like text based on the inputs I receive. I can help with coding-related questions, provide examples, and offer guidance. I don't have personal skills or experience like human coder. If you have coding questions or need assistance with a programming problem, feel free to ask. Do my best to help. Okay. Do any real... Oh, I better not say real. I might upset it. Do any... how can I say users? Do admin. I don't know how to word it, so I can't ask that. I was going to say, do they ever pretend that they're you and start trying to interact? Right, that's done that. Let's see if that's going to do anything else. Right, so here we go. What we got? Nothing. What didn't he like? Didn't like something, or was it... Right, so it didn't like something. So I wrote it. I believe I wrote it. So all we've done is plus equals and that. And plus equals the footer. So it didn't like it. What have I done wrong? Oh, HTML. That's not right, is it? Oh, no, of course it is for HTML. Yeah, send. Right, footer, HTML, header, and content. Didn't seem to like it. Must be too much. Well, that content's only the same as me putting some text in. Don't know. Footer. Something wrong here, isn't there? Gotta be. Yeah, it doesn't like... I don't think it likes it. Coming front. Let's try again. Ah! There it is. It was just the network. Right, so... It's... Yeah. It's sort of worked. It's got some formatting wrong here. So it's picked up the picture. It won't be able to find none of this because I haven't got anything. It's gone straight to the engine. No, it's not updating anything. See that? It's not updating. And it's got the formatting wrong. So it's got my original... Right, and that's because I haven't put the processor in. Right, let's go back to the code. Yeah. It's got no engine processor here. Oh, oh yeah, send P, that. Can I send with the... Hang on, send P. Callback processor. Right. No, this one hasn't got a callback processor on it. So that's not going to be good, is it? I wonder if I could put this callback processor on the end of this. Maybe. Let's try it. So callback processor. Right, I've got to go down here. Right, hang on. Where's the callback processor on here? There it is. So let's put that on. I don't know if it'll do it in the CSCS. Might not like it being done in the CSCS. Right, so I can put the core processor on there. Don't know if it'll work. I have no idea, but I'll give it a try. If it does, then that might be I'll say it's a workaround. If it works, it works. Right, let's try that. Let's upload that. See if it'll definitely upload it, but will it update the screen? And there's something not quite right with the code, unless the callback processor will do its work, and I don't know now. Right, let's have a look. Rightio. Oh well. It's better than falling asleep on a couch, isn't it, I suppose? At least you're doing something constructive. Sort of. Right, I'll try again. Not sure. See, that processor, I mean, it doesn't matter where you serve it up, as long as you serve it up. I wouldn't have thought. But right, anyway, that's done the business. Let's try again. Right. It's not liking that, is it? Right, let's stop that. So it did like it originally. Come on. I'm not quite sure what's going on. It's not doing it, is it? Doesn't like the callback process as part of the CSS. No, that's a stupid idea, wasn't it? What a stupid idea that I did there. Oh. Yeah, it was stuck on that processor. Let's put that engine processor where it's supposed to be. Here. It's probably going to complain. It probably won't like that. Oh, it might have a different overload. Let's just compile it and see if it'll go. Maybe you can still do it on a send. Yeah, you might be able to. Let's see. Christmas. Oh no, what's going on here? Full up of errors here, look. What's that saying? Error, no matching function call send. Okay. And now if you try and do send P, it's gonna be more problem because it knows it's not from program mem. This is the problem I was getting. See. Alright, let's compile that. We're going round in circles here. I'm gonna have to tell ChatGPT I'm using an engine processor callback function. Right, it's not liking that at all, is it? No matching function call send P. What? Engine processor. No matching. Yes. SendP. That's weird why it's saying that. Error, no matching function call for SendP, string, constant string. Right, what's it doing? Hang on. Don't know. Let's try again. It's like it's still. It's not telling me the. So SendP. No matching function call. Right. Oh, it's telling me that because it's basically it's expecting it from program memory, and it's not. Once you create it like that, it's not program memory. Right, let's get rid of that then, and that ain't going to take that as an argument. So, right, what I need to do is refer back to ChatGPT. Here we go. Come on, ChatGPT. Right. I need to use a processor in the SendP. See if it even knows what I'm talking about. If you use program with SendP function library, you can do so by using the P variant of the send command. Here's an example. Right, now it's still doing send. Look, footer. So we're doing a get. Where's the processor? Content footer response. Doesn't understand what I'm talking about, does it? Right, let me upload a. Why is that still saying that? It's just crazy that. Right, I need to give it a bit of my example code somewhere. Alright, okay, let's just give it that. Give it that, right. Okay. Let's just give it that and see if it knows what I'm trying to do. Looks like you're using SendP with a custom processor, yeah. For handling dynamic content in the response, this is a good approach, especially when dealing with program store. Assuming logging HTML as a program located HTML template, and logging process function that processes dynamic content, your code snippet appears correct. The SendP function will use the provided processor function. Handle dynamic content to ensure that your logging processor function is defined correctly and does not cause blocking or long delays. You encounter logging process. Share more details. Right, can you use the can you update your code with a processor? Process. I can't even spell anymore. Where's it gone? Processor, yeah. Yeah, with a processor. Right. See if it does it. If you want to use a process function with a SendP function, you can create a separate function to handle the dynamic. Here's an example. Yeah, I've already done that. Login processor. Right. I also need a header and footer. Right. You can extend the concept including header and footer processing as well. Here's an example. Right, so we've got the program mem header footer login. Login processor, yeah. Then you got, yeah. Right, but then where do I send the processor? You got the login processor, but where's it here? Login processor. Oh, send it separately. What the hell is it doing? What are you doing, you crazy? So you send the processor. Possibly. Let's try and have a look. Let's just have a peek of what that is. So it is part of the string, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, okay. But what will it do? I need it to replace it, don't I? Right, let's just do it. It's ain't going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. We'll just do as he suggests. Until I get fed up of it not working, then... Oops, where you gone? Alright, I'll do it. Oh, we shall proceed as you suggest. Alright, so we want the login processor. Now does it go after the footer or at the top? Header, content. Don't know. Don't know. Shall we just do that? So the login processor. So we want to send it. Alright, so we can just do the processor. It's not that one. It's the engine processor. I seem to have lost it. Right, that one. Let's see if it can do it. I don't know. I'm just going with it. So put that one in there. Right. Okay. Right, let's try it. Why is that still showing me a funny thing? No matching function. Stupid that. Right, let's just see what happens. See what happens. This is the problem, trial and error. This is where all your hours of life go to, trying to do a project. This is just so you can make it. It's not having it. Invalid conversion from a string to a constant string. Alright, fair play. Right, let's have a look at this example. This is the problem. Right, example. What did you do? Login press return a constant string. Okay. This is going around in circles, isn't it? Going around in circles. So, but string login processor. So it's got to be done like that for some reason. Oh my god. No, this is not good, is it? It's not going to work like that. I don't think it is. We'll try it one more time. Tell you what, we'll just put that example in. I don't know. It's not working. It's just not working. Right, let's go back to the code. So that won't have it directly like that. Let's just have a go to definition. Right, this is my login processor. Right, if it's learn, it's gonna yeah. If the constant string, yeah, variable, it's returning it back, and yeah. Okay, let's try it. We'll try it as it suggests. It's worth a try. Right, so we've already got this bit. We just need to translate it into dynamic content. So that login process is I don't know what's going on. Nah, that ain't gonna work. That won't work because it's the web page. The server needs to send it back. Or is it sending it to it? No, maybe it's sending it to it. Yeah, that might work. Right, let's give it a try. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry for anyone watching this. This is a nightmare. But anyway. Right. Let's give it a try. So we've already got this bit. So, but I don't have any content to give it. Login processor. I don't have that content. The content comes. Where's it coming from? I don't know where it's coming from. So your login processor, it's putting in a constant string of variables. Where's it getting that from? Oh, that's right. It's doing it a different way. See, on mine, let's go up here. Alright, let's get up here. Right. So here, basically, you're sending the engine. It's a callback function. It even tells it it's a callback function, isn't it? Loading. Come on. Yeah, it's a callback function. So the engine, the server, it'll get this engine processor. It'll use that as a callback function for in the HTML code. Let's have a look at the original code, which is down here. So it's going to go through all this. Yeah, it's going to use the function. It's going to use the script to make a request for the element. Yeah, make a request for the input 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to do that every 250 milliseconds. Yeah. And it's going to make these requests. So the script makes the request and sends the info. Now it's sending the info here, make request. So it's sending date and time, and it wants date and time. So and then it'll make the request, and then this will get the element body, send the information. And that's how it's sending each one of these over to the engine processor, which then will... Oh, what's it doing there? Why can't it find that? Slow. Right, so it's going to go here, and it's going to do a string length, get the length, then it's going to read the learn mode. It's going to do the header, so this is an extra bit. So it's going to do this header here. Where's the header? There, no? Yeah, engine, no, that's not engine header. Here it is, engine header. So it's going to come down here, it's going to say if the constant is dt, it's going to return the red date time, then they get input. it'll send 1 bit at a time as it, and it'll do an else if and send back the appropriate response. Yeah. So there's no way that code, where is it? There's no way this code's going to work. Well, not that code. Alright, where is it? Gone. Oh my god. Keep going. Where are you? No, keep going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. It's crazy. Right, so we're back to here. So there's no way that it's sending it as an HTML. It's never going to do any update or nothing. So that ain't going to work. So, Mr. ChatGPT, you're absolutely nuts. Right. This does not work as there is no call back function. Let's see what it's got to say about that. Talk about pissing in the wind. I apologise for it seems that there was a misunderstanding in my previous response. When using sendp with a processor function, the processor function is called automatically by the server to replace the placeholders and program mem stored. Yeah, I know that. HTML content. Therefore, you don't explicitly define a callback function for the processor in this context. Here's the correct code. Corrected code. Right, let's see what it's done now. Sendp HTML to string. Okay, that might still work. Oh my god, so it keeps changing it to it's trial and error. Yeah, so we've got, that's fine. Right, so we're going to do send request p. So we were doing a send without the p. Yeah. So let's try it. Oh, he's gone back to that again. Are we using that still? Yeah. So we're gonna go and do this send p now instead. Let's try it. There's not much difference between the. Yeah, it's almost the same. Right, here we go. Getting slowly fed up. Now, where's it put it? Has it put the processor at the end? It has. Oh, it's put it as part of the send request. That's fine. So we're going to replace that one. This. Alright, I'll try this, and if this don't work, I might have to forget this idea. Right. Alright, so get rid of this bit. Okay, so we're back to that. Footer, and the send HTML to C string constant. Will it even take it? I don't know. I think I've tried this before, but well, right. So we don't need. Do we need that one? No, we'll leave that one out for a bit. Right. Let's just do it. Ready? Let's send it. Save. Let's see. I've got no confidence. I'm just going to go ahead and compile it. See what happens. Probably say it has to be a compile time constant or something next year. Something like that. I've been through this before. I'm sure I have. Spent hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get something that works okay and reliable and fast. Let's see. Right, it's compiled it. So let's just upload it. See if it even likes it. You never know. You never know. It's good that it's tried to compile it without coming up with compile time constant and problem. So at the minute, if that works, I've incorporated program mem and non-program mem string. So we'll give it a go. You never know. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, here we go. Oh dear. Right. We seem to have a working system. Oh, not updating the clock though. The clock's not updated. Why no clock? Ah, that's because I haven't got all the rest of the code there. It's requesting something that's not. It's not putting back. Let's have a look at the source code for it. Page source. So we've got the CSS, we've got the body and the header, and we've got the buttons, we've got the script. Now script's executing, it's trying to fetch. Oh, but it's trying to fetch all this input 1, input 2. It's making a request, but because I haven't got them there, so it won't be able to find it. So the easiest way would be is I can either transfer the code that I've done so far, transfer this idea over to where it needs to be. Probably that's the best way of doing it. Or bring those ones up here. Yeah, I think I'll bring them up here for actually. They're here, aren't they? Here they are. Look, see that? Yeah. Get type. Let's just do that. So we don't want the login processor. We want this one here. Learn button. Yeah, login. I don't want login. Just them. Learn button, output 1. Right, let's try that. Learn button. Okay. Well, that could do us for now. Let's just try that. So we've got to put it in just underneath this one here. Yeah, so it needs to go in there somewhere, like that. Right. So it's not going to be able to do the button engine, button 1, button 2. Let me just see if it's got that code in there. Hang on. View page source. So it's oh, the button. Make a button request. Yeah. Okay. So you need button request. Button 1, button 2, button 3. Yeah. Okay, so you'd need that bit as well. So where is that? Here it is. Button 1 clicked. Oh no, that's not. Oh yeah, button 1. Oh, I've still got some of my original non-working code in there, so that wouldn't work anyway. Now we'll just leave what we've got so far. We won't be able to do button requests, maybe not, but let's see what happens. Right, okay. Let's just see if we can get it to update the clock and the inputs and the outputs. And if that works, then we can apply that to the rest, and we've got a working bit of code that we can reuse some of the. So at least the header part can be a single text and reused in all my pages. That's the main thing. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Just reuse the code. No duplicate code. Reuse it in different pages, because we're always going to have that header on there no matter what page we're in. Right, that's finished. Let's just go on to here. Right, we've got the page up. Oh, and the clock's working. The clock is working. So what we need to do is now run up UPAS and interact with the controls and see if we can
Welcome
make sure
to
all the rest is
UPAS.
working as well.
Engine 22 is now online. Engine 23 is now online. Engine 31 is now online.
Right, so if I click that, yay! We got a working thing. Yeah. So we've got live interaction. So that is working. I can finally thank ChatGPT for helping me. I had to drag it kicking and screaming, but yeah. Mind you, it doesn't really know what I'm trying to do, but I mean, it gets the idea, so that's good. So I've got a working way of doing it, and that's all we wanted to do. Let's just make sure there's nothing crazy going on.
Thank you for using UPAS.
I'll just shrink this to a mobile phone size and see if everything stays the same. Right, so we've got, yeah, looks alright, yeah. I won't be able to find that, will it? No, because I haven't got that bit in there. Right, will that work? No, none of the buttons, no button routine working in it. Yeah, so all that's the header. So we've got the header, and we've got the ability to change the menu system as a footer. No, sorry. We've got this header, which is not really a header. It is, but yeah, we've got a header. Then we've got the navigation. We can change the content, and we can even have a footer now. We can have a footer. Not really bothered about a footer, but we could have a footer if we wanted it. At the minute the footer's just closing off the HTML. Right, that looks good. Let's see if there's any errors. See if there's any errors in it. Apart from a lot of spacing, I put that in on purpose to make sure on the last one. Yeah, it looks good. Right, I'm happy with that. So this is the header bit that does all the top bit, well, the updating of the clock and the inputs and outputs. So, and then you've got your navigation, which will change. This bit here is just your navigation. And then you got your content. Yeah, your content is there. So I could label these problems, give them a name and say that's the content. Then you got your script. Now this, almost the same for each one. I think that's the same for every one as well. Yeah, so your script, where's that coming into it? So that, it's a way of including, it's a way of including a file without sort of tricking it and include dynamically into it. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at that then. So that's a bit of success, I'd say. How long's that took to get some success? 1 hour 39 minutes to get some success. Oh my god. Right, okay. So we don't need that there, so let's get rid of that. We'll leave it there for now. So this is the clever bit here. We can get rid of that bit. Right, so that looks so simple in the end, doesn't it? Looked so simple. That bit there is worth its weight in gold, almost. That is. Right, I'm going to go for a little bit of an intermission. See you in a few minutes. Right, we're back. We're back. Yeah, we're back. Right, okay, so we've got a working piece of code worth its weight in gold. So, all I need to do is just copy that bit. Literally copy that bit to wherever I want it. We'll rename, we'll put this one sample. We'll call this, sample. That'll do. So keep that there, and I'll go back to our bit, rename it back from old to the current one. So we've got our login process. We've got to change a lot of this. But at the minute I'm not doing login, I'm only going to affect the engine one. Reason being, try and do a bit at a time so I don't totally break it. You got to break it before you can get it working. I don't want to break the whole thing, so I'll do it bit by bit. Right, there's the main login engine processor. That's only if it gets a request, so we don't need that yet. We'll leave that for a bit. Here's my bit that didn't work, so let's... Actually, we could just replace that bit, couldn't we? Let's do that. I'll tell you what, let's put it in here. Right, let's put it in here, and of course all the formatting's going to be all to hell. Right. Okay, so then we're going to get rid of this bit for a bit. Get rid of that bit. Right, so then we've got to make this bit equal all this. So we've got our header, yeah. We've got our engine content, yeah. Footer. Yeah, it's all the same anyway, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. It's done. So we've got that bit there. Let's just copy that again. So we've got that bit. Oh, hang on. There's the only bit that's wrong. That engine. That has to say engine. Okay, so it has to say engine. Yeah, and the rest is... Everything is correct, yeah. Okay. So the header file, the content... Now the only thing is we're not directly... what does this do? FPSTR. Define a pointer. Maybe it'll do. I need to find out what that does. Let's just research that a minute. That's it. I want to find exactly what that does. Because is it telling it? Is it telling it to do it from the memory, or is it still going to create a new string from it? I don't know. Let's just ask it the question. I'll tell you what, we'll ask ChatGPT. Can you explain? Right. Certainly. In Arduino, this is a lot easier than trying to search Google for loads of forums and people trying to answer questions. It could take hours to get to the actual information. Certainly is a macro that is used to declare a string literal in program memory. Program is a section of the microcontrollers. You know what that is. Doesn't need. It means that for storing data that doesn't need to be accessed quick, such as constant strings. Using FPSTR allows you to store strings in flash memory instead of RAM, saving precious RAM space. Right. Here's how it works. Declare your FPSTR to declare a string literal. Yeah. Instead of the above, you can use like this. Okay. This indicates to the computer that the string should be placed in the program mem section. Right, okay. When you want to access the string, you use the macro, for example, pointer, constant character. This tells the compiler to retrieve the string from program mem and store it in the pointer variable. In the context of the previous example. Alright. The header is used to indicate that the string literal should be stored in program mem. You can use to access the string when needed. Remember that when working with programming, you often need to use functions. Right, I don't know what that is. I don't. all I wanted to do. Right, let's copy this. Where is it? Let's just say, let's give it that back. Right, so, and I'll put, right, the code snippet provided attempts into, yeah, right, okay. Right, does the HTML string variable, does it use RAM? Yes, the string variable in your code does use RAM. When you consonate strings using a plus operator, it involves creating a manipulation of the string RAM in your specific example. Here's what happens: a string creating RAM. Each macro is used to convert programmable strings to regular strings, and then each regular string is consonnated into a string. The resulting string is stored in RAM. The user string in order it comes, so it's going into the RAM. Right, performance. If your program performs a lot of string, it may lead to fragmentation. To minimize RAM usage, you might consider using character arrays instead of string, especially if the strings are static and known at compile time. This approach avoids dynamic memory allocation. Can be right. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, let's just ask it a question. Right. Can the code, can the exam, can the code, can the, oh, string copy, what's it doing now? In your provided code snippet, you are consonant program strings using the string class and then sending the result string with a process function. However, there is a subtle issue with this approach. The string class, when used like this, will involves dynamic memory allocation, even though the original strings are in program. And here's an alternative approach to minimize RAM usage. I was just about to ask you that. Okay. String copy. Right. In this approach, we use a character array HTML buffer to hold the consonant HTML content. Right. Adjust the size of the array based on the expected size of the content. String p, string copy p, string cat p functions are used to copy and consonate program M strings into the buffer. These functions work directly with program, avoiding the dynamic memory allocation allocated with the string class. The HTML content itself sent using string p with the processor function. This approach minimizes the use of dynamic memory allocation and is generally more memory efficient, especially when dealing with program M strings. Adjust the buffer size based on your HTML content. Right, is that worth trying, do you think? Yeah, could be. It's just the size, so it's a 512 character array buffer. And it's putting it all into 512. But is it still using memory? It is, isn't it? Still using the buffer out of the RAM. So, minimises the use of dynamic memory allocation. Is generally more memory efficient. Right, maybe we can look at that another day. I'm not really bothered about that at the minute. So we shall look at that another day. Right, so where did we get to here? That's finished writing. Did we... So did that... yeah, it did work, didn't it? Did it work? No, I think that was a lot time before. I don't know, I can't remember. Right, let's just carry on with this then. So we've got this engine bit going in. And it's okay as it is. Now we need to copy that down to here. Keep going down to the bottom. See what we've got down here. Right, so we've got a send P here. Oh no. Oh, it's a settings processor. Oh, I haven't gone enough further. That's it. It's down here. Engine H. So we're using engine HTML. So we've got that one going up. So yeah, I forgot I'd got that in there. Oh, we weren't using this code, were we? We were using the example code. So we need to have this bit again without the server. Right, let's see if we can do it. So this is the broken one. Let's get rid of that one. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Let's put that there. So, we want send P. We don't want the server bit. I don't want the server bit. We're already doing server on it. And we just don't need that bit there. So what we do need is we need to get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Keep this one here. Do the same as what we're doing there. Yes. Okay, that could work. Right, let's give that a go. Now, is it going to complain that there's two values for string? Yeah, I think that's why, because we're creating a new string every time. So we need to make that do as they say, make it a character array, or have just one lot of string at the top that we overwrite. Once it's used, it's of no use, so we'll leave it for now. Let's compile that and upload and see if it likes it. And then we'll let it on the head for today and carry on the problem tomorrow. Yeah, we're coming across the 2-hour mark, so it's probably a good time to knock it on the head in a minute. Knock it on the head, maybe. Let's have a quick look down here. Yeah, no problem. So we've got no watches, no likes, and no comments. So we're doing rather well, considering. Let's see if this will work. So effectively, we replaced the old engine code with this one, the made up version, which is reusable for all our projects, well, all our pages. Right, let's give it a go. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Right, so we're back to our login screen, which is normal. We've got our ticking. Let's put in our admin under the UPAS. Right, it's hanging. Why is it hanging? It's doing something. Sometimes it'll do that anyway. If you're busy streaming or something. Right, it made it. Still going at it though. Don't know. Oh, it's finished. We've got an updating clock. That's good. We've got up, and so this should now work. So I should be able to, yeah, that's working. And switch the learn mode on. Yeah, learn mode's coming on and off. So it looks like we've got a working system. Now we should be able to go back and forth as well. Let's try it. Let's go settings. Yeah, we've got settings. Now we should go back to engine. Yeah. Still do our on and off. Yeah, so we've got a working system. I should be able to go to about. So we've got rid of our direct use of engine. Let's just confirm that. What we'll do is we'll go onto our HTML, find the engine bit, which is this one here. We'll rename it to engine old. Engine old keep. Just guarantees it's got a totally different name. Right, we're going to save all and it's finished. Upload the whole thing again. We'll do a few tests. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. When I'm connected to as a station mode, so we're on station mode here, station. So we're on station mode. It can be slower. If we change it to access point, all this is it's just waiting for the network. Otherwise, if we connect our computer wirelessly using the Wi-Fi adapter straight to this as an access point, there's nothing to prevent it refreshing. So there's live stream and all sorts going on. That's stopped now. That must be uploading the. Yeah, it's writing it. So yeah. So we're getting somewhere. Now that's it. So let's try it all again. We'll just go back to the root because it's just a reboot. So yeah, we've got our thing going on here. Admin and UPAS. That was quick that time. Right. Yeah, it's working well. Learn on, learning off. Yeah. So settings. About settings, engine. Yeah, we're all right. I need to change that because I modded it to see if it was live. So all I got to do now is apply that to all the rest. Right, where's our content? Where have I seen that? Header, footer. We don't need that bit. That's for our sample bit. Content. Here we go. So, yeah, that live stream there can come out. Engine controls. That's all we need. Save that. So we're using our engine content. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. So that can come out and be gone. Got rid of. Now these are done on the fly. So the content could be done on the fly, couldn't it? So you could that's bringing it out of program mem at the minute, but you could just as well. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can just, while we're here, just inject a little bit of HTML in there. Off our original screen. Where is it? Oh, that was the program mem, wasn't it? We got rid of that one, didn't we? Right, okay. but we could just put a bit of text in, couldn't we? So let's put a bit, not title, head, body, H1. Let's put a bit of this in. Let's just see if we can have a random bit. No, you won't need that. Can you just do it like that? And we'll just say testing, injecting, injecting text into web API. I'll do. Right, is it going to take that? I can't remember how it did it last time on the example. Let's have a quick look. Well, we got ChatGPT still got the old content on it. Right, so we need to see how we did it earlier. Right, that wasn't it. Send P. Right, oh yeah, so it's just literally that. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a go. Yeah, it's just literally that. So, will this break it or will it make it work? Let's. So we've got that. Oh, I need to go up. Actually, that's a good way of differentiating between that and the previous code. Right, let's try it. See if it doesn't complain. You never know. Trial and error. Should create a YouTube channel called Trial and Error. Trial and error. You've got to turn those trial and errors into trial and success. I've gone over the 2-hour mark. Bad idea. They all seem to be 3 hours long, these live streams, for some reason. Actually, there's quite a few live streams of other people that are always about 3 hour long as well. Seems to be 3 hours is the time required. Anything over 3 hours it's not an enjoyable thing. 3 hours is just about, you can just about get, that's the right sort of time, isn't it? Right, okay, so let's go out of this one, see if we still got a working system. Yeah, we're updating, so admin, UPAS, we're straight in. Testing, injecting text into a web API. Make sure your clock's ticking, you got buttons, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now, let's go to settings. Alright, it's trying, it'll go there. It's doing its issy fit. It's just a busy network. We've got people streaming videos and off the same broadband, and we haven't got the fastest broadband here. Right, so we're in settings, so we go to about. Yeah, it's just taking its time. Literally down to busy network. Don't forget I'm streaming as well. I think it might be time to upgrade, but we haven't got no fibre here. We haven't got fibre. I went to Son's house and he was showing me he's got fibre to the house. He was £60 a month, something like that. He said he got 400 megabits a second download and 100 megabits a second upload, which was incredible. I got the about eventually. So we've got settings, and now if I go to this engine, it's gonna give me the one that's served up under engine, and this is the one without the injected piece, I think. Let's try it. Yes, that makes sense now. So, do I need that on server for this one? Yeah, because the other one's just going as default, isn't it? So we're back to it. So this part here is the navigation. This part will be the same for everything. The content will change depending on which page you're on, but the navigation will also change as well, as you can see. Because here you're on the UPAS engine there, then you've got your other two options are about and settings. Now, when we're on, yes, so what we should have done is lost the settings, because we're in settings. Now, I can't remember if I wanted to keep it in the same order to stop people's eye going back and forth and missing out. Well, I'm not sure now. So let's go on to about. So we've still got UPAS engine, but we're on about. Right, so that's weird. Now, is that because I've carried the footer? No, because the about bit, I haven't changed it yet, have I? Right, let's go settings. So is this going to show us settings? So we're on engine about, yes. We might be able to do some better stuff now and optimise the code. We've already freed up a lot of space in programming. Look, now we've got this working. I know that sounds slow, but yeah, it's not that slow normally. It's nothing to do with the code. It's or the ESP. It's just the network. Right, so we got settings title there. So really, that about needs to say about over here as well. And we've got your three options. And you go back to engine, and you got your engine there. Settings. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, what I'll do is tomorrow I'll try this as an access point, or when it's less busy. Alright. It's weird. Clock's not ticking now. No. So, it's there. It's just, yeah. So we've got settings there. We've got the three settings. We've got on about. We've got. That's right. So it's only the end. We've got. So we're on about, but we've got UPAS engine about. So we can have a look at that. But now I've got it all cut up into bits. We'll be all right. Let's just thanks, chat. Thank you. Let's just type thank you. Thank you for your help today. The FPSTR did the trick. Cheers. I know, I hope. Gotta scroll down all the way down here. Go on. You're very welcome. I'm glad to hear that you resolved the issue for you. If you have any more questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out. Happy coding and cheers. Now, the only other thing we could see on here is this string p copy to a buffer. So it's copying that into the buffer, but you got to know the size of your maximum size of all your characters beforehand. Tell you what I'll do is I'll copy that code. We'll put it into somewhere into our test one up the top. Where are you gone? Where are you gone? Oops, gone past it. Where's he gone? Here it is. Sample. So I'll put it into here. Where shall I put it? Don't know. Oh yeah, let's put it here. Alright, well put a bit of a note here. Right, I'll put a bit of a note here. Let's cut it off though. Alright, so I'll put a couple of stars. And do that. I will put a check this out. That's it. That'll do. Right, so I'll save that. I will tidy up the code offline and go through it. Maybe I'll do it. No, I don't think it'll be boring to do it online as live streaming. So next time you see me, we'll make a note of this here, this compiled size. Hang on, where's it gone? Right. Oops, where are you? Where's your size? Here we are. So we've got this size here and free space. So we ought to copy that really. Alright, let's just copy that. Put that up here as well. Right, we'll put that up here. Right, let's put that in there. So we've got an idea of what, before we start ripping everything out, to see if we improved the amount of space left. Right, I think it's time I did a git commit a working, what we got, working what, working header, content and footer, and inject well, just string, string, that'll do. Character over 50, characters over 50 in current line, right, okay. And oops, right, yeah, it's gonna make no sense. Right, so okay, right, let's commit that, push it. Right, we've pushed it. What's that doing? Oh yeah, what we got down here, account sign in requested. Right, what's that for? Okay, that's going to be that for today. Let's just save it all. Oh, we already saved. And we said to ChatGPT. Still counting away there, so we'll sort that out. So go back to engine. Yeah, that's alright. That's a nice derived. No problems. So we've got the first bit, it does all, we've got style sheet working separate from the main file. Then we've got the header, and then we've got the nav, and we've got to sort the nav out, and we've got to do that. Nav can be, it changes with the actual content, so that can just be part of that, and this function stays the same as well. So we're going to have a reusable footer. So we're using the footer. It isn't actually called footer, but it's a script part, and the body's there. So don't know whether I've got to have that in the body there, or I can put the body up there. I'll try that and have this separate, just a script at the bottom. I'll have to do some experiments. Right. Okay. Let's just see. That's going to be it for today. And I will speak to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. And catch you on the next one. Bye for now.